Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chicago back with another banger video, but for today we're going to be trying something new. And if you guys don't know me, I'm actually a pro player for G2 Rocket League. And if you guys also don't know, there's a huge final RLCSX tournament going on. It's called the Championships. It starts this Tuesday, but I wanted to try something new instead of just ranked, boring old ranked, maybe 3v3, 2v2, whatever. Road SSL, get that stuff out of here. I'm going to teach you guys how a pro gets ready for a huge tournament like this. But if you guys do like this video and like my content also, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, help your boy out with the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. We just hit 25k, so thank you very much. The next goal is obviously 30. Small goals, but we're going to reach them over time. I'm going to keep being consistent for you guys. But anyways, I'm going to teach you guys the three main ways that a pro gets ready for the tournament. But let's get into the first one. For the first way a pro gets ready for a huge RLCSX tournament and just tournaments in general is going to be a pretty basic one that I think is very highly encouraged by me and other pros. Getting better at this game is free play, guys. You can just go around supersonic, just practice hitting the ball in free play, doing stuff you would normally do in ranked games. That'll just, and you can constantly practice in free play with as much boost as you want. Constantly just keep trying to just do the same mechanic, practice it. Because, repetition is just the best way to learn something. And basically, that's what a lot of pros will do. They'll literally just sit in free play for hours, practicing, staying warm, doing kind of hard stuff that they might do in tournaments. So, for example, might hit off the backboard, and they're like, okay, let me position and go for the backboard read. That one was really tough, right? But, yeah, free play is honestly the best way to get better, in my opinion, especially if you're trying to rank up, because you could just use free play, watch a TV show, watch a movie, listen to music, have a stream up on your second monitor, and just practice mechanics, right? You could practice dribbling, airling, double touches, backboard hits, all that stuff just in free play. And it's literally just basically, it's not going to do anything for you except help your muscle memory. And that's a lot of what Rocket League is, just muscle memory and getting used to practicing mechanics and those kind of fundamentals, right? But basically, the main thing is free play. It's going to help you keep warm. It's going to help your mechanics up. It's going to help you, just have that muscle memory developed and keep you ready in case, you just don't want to play ranked all day. But you can just chill. It's not too stressful, but you're getting your reps in Rocket League, I like to say. You're in the lab, getting your hours up. A lot of NBA players go into the gym. They get their workouts in. And I'm not relating at all, but if there was a comparison to Rocket League, I would relate it to that. You're getting your reps in the lab. The lab is the gym, you're just practicing for when it becomes game time. But yeah, that is basically the first one. Free play, literally the more basic of steps probably that you guys will ever hear. But I actually think the second step is something you guys will really enjoy that you probably don't see a lot on mainstream YouTube or Twitch streams. But I'll teach you guys that in a sec. Alright guys, for the second step, and like I said, this is something you might not see on mainstream YouTube from other pros, maybe not on stream from other pro streamers that you watch, but this is actually reviewing replays. So a lot of times in RLCS, you want to review your replays for yourself and for your team, whether it's individually or with your team, that is, just to see what you can be doing better as, as a player yourself, right? I know I explained that terribly, but basically watch. So I'm just going to go into a replay. This is scrims. And you could do it both ways. You could do replays where you think you're playing well, and then you could do replays where you thought you're playing really poorly. And you can compare the two and be like, oh, when I was playing well, I was doing this. When I was playing poorly, I was wasting too much boost, right? So basically, what I like to do, especially before tournaments, is if I feel like I'm a little bit off, or like I need something to help me out, I would just go into replays where I was like, you know what? In scrims today, I was playing really well. What was I doing? Oh, here I was conserving a lot more boost. So like right here, I'm third man. Like I want to critique myself because I want to point out the mistakes so that way they're engraved in my head and I don't make those when it comes down in tournament time. And it's the most important time possible, right? So right here, I'm like, okay, good. I used my space really well. I got to pass one defender. That's good. I didn't try to do too much. I just did a basic flick and it helped beat the defense. So right here, I'm like, okay, what could I have done better, right? There's a goal. So I do the flick, I could have easily went back for this boost, or instead of going back for mid boost, I could have just grabbed pads and went straight to net. But instead, I kind of greeted for the mid boost, hoping it was there. And because of it, I ran out of boost. And my only really touch that was very poor ended up just being a direct pass to them, right? So just literally like that 30 seconds instance. But throughout the tournament or throughout the whole replay, you could go through a whole scrim session. You just go through a couple tournament matches, maybe replays of the other team, and you notice stuff. but literally you just kind of want to critique stuff and take mental notes or real notes. It doesn't even matter where you think you can improve and places you thought you're doing well. So a lot of times I do like to actually take notes where I was like, okay, when I was playing really well, I was doing X, Y, and Z, right? And because of that, it helps me play well and feel comfortable on the pitch as we bump each other. But yeah, that is something you guys probably don't see a lot of players critiquing themselves over their own replays, because that's more of a private thing. It's, again, it's like free play. You can maybe have a TV show on in the background, a movie, a stream, but like on the side, you're like critiquing yourself and, you know, watching your own mistakes, because reviewing your own mistakes is the best way to get better, because you can't just always blame your teammates and rank to be like, the reason why I'm ranked this low is because of my terrible teammates. Oh my god, the game's holding me back, right? But instead you can use your teammates and yourself's mistakes to improve and just help you, because it genuinely, you guys might try all the ranked mechanical flip reset stuff like training packs. Oh, this will help me rank up. No, like if you just learn how to critique yourself and improve with the fundamentals and rotations, that's the fastest way you're gonna rank up, and I honestly can guarantee it. But yeah, that is actually the second step of how a lot of pro players prepare for tournaments. And let's get into the third one. Let's go. Okay, guys, and for the third and major step, that is not going to be, again, a shocking one, is going to be a lot of pros obviously queue ranked 2s and 3s before tournaments. Now, the purpose isn't actually to just rank up and worry about your rank getting SSL or whatever, getting high on the leaderboard. For most pros, it's about, again, being in the lab, getting those in-game scenarios, so it's not like free play where you have max boost, you're not just wasting all the time. If you play it ranked, you get put in those scenarios where you need to practice your position, you need to practice your defense, your dribbling, all that, like your game sense basically. And that's the best way to practice. Sadly, you do have to play some ranked, and basically a lot of pros will end up playing 2v2s because they can practice their mechanics, their defense, their positioning, their dribbling, all that good stuff. But yeah, not really 1v1s unless there's the main 1v1 players that really like to practice their mechanics, like the AJs and probably the EU1s players, just because they can go for flip resets and all the time. But again, I'm not actually going to queue a ranked game. Maybe I should have, but I actually kind of want to try a shorter video out. Maybe this will be like 6 to 10 minutes. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure it out after it's all edited and stuff. But yeah, these were basically the 3 main steps. Again, the first and the third might not have been shocking, but if you guys want to see more stuff like this about how pros go about things, whether, I don't know, it could be tournaments, how they go about ranked, like what their mindset is, all this stuff. I'm actually curious to see how this video does. I'm not expecting it to do well, so it's whatever. But I just wanted to get a different kind of video because I was honestly sick and I didn't want to just queue ranked because I would have put out like 10 ranked videos in a row. But anyways, yeah, I'm just curious. This video probably won't do too hot. It's whatever. I appreciate the ones that do watch it. It means a lot. All the likes, comments, subs. I try to interact with them as much as I can. Trust me, I really do appreciate it when I see you guys complimenting and helping out, saying I'm underrated or I appreciate the content. You know, it actually does really help a lot to keep the motivation going, because, you know, a lot of times when you don't get those views, it might be a little bit tough to keep going and you see a lot of videos not performing so well. But, you know, I'm trying to stay consistent for whoever knows how long. Maybe eventually this channel will not be here. But yeah, I greatly appreciate you guys for everything. Thank you for 25K once again. On to the next and bigger milestone. Who knows what it'll be, how fast we'll get there, but I'm sure we'll hit it. But anyways, that's gonna be it from the main Chicago bro, and I'm gonna be signing off. Again, leave a like and subscribe, share the video if you want. But yeah, that's gonna be it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this different kind of video. But signing off, peace.